touch coming here and feel everything is already like they're so busy and yet they prepare this.
Maybe it's just feeling my feet on the yoga retreat 3 years ago with Odelia. Just walking and feeling, and in Tiruvannamalai in this beautiful garden, the sun coming is lighting it from the side angle.
Beautiful moment was in the summer in the Spain retreat, and then suddenly I think it was chai or chocolate came in as a surprise. This was very touching. For me, in this retreat, it felt for me that this was the time that I kind of found out what meditation actually is. Or it felt like everything cracked open, as if as if all the time before there has been some kind of plastic around everything, and in this retreat it was like pulled open and everything was so real, like there was really a tree. And I remember really well coming to you and asking like, Jaya, is this real? And you were like, yes, yes. You laughed very hard. You wouldn't expect that, huh? That I would say that. And I didn't actually. But it was like so. I was like, I must be kind of floating or imagining, or I don't know. This cannot be real. But is this real? Yes, this is real. And this really stayed for me till now. Like sometimes I still have, when I have this sudden opening, I still have this question like, is this real? I again hear yes.
I have to say the dogs, really, because they always move me, they always touch me. But the thing is, the general feeling is the revolutionary approach of Open Dharma. That's what I really love. The wild, revolutionary, unashamed passion. That's what I really love. It's just very fresh and very passionate.
Meeting Open Dharma for the first time and being met in a way that I hadn't yet, like feeling my heart getting met instead of just my head.
The emphasis on softness and tenderness in the connection to life.
A favorite moment we were just talking about, I was reminded of the other day, was it Tom, Donna's husband?
Yeah.
At the end of the Pulchari retreat, singing in the closing circle, and it was so much joy in the way he sang.
Yeah.
My heart just opened up.
Yeah.
In between the retreats, it was Diwali, and we celebrated together. And being able to be in community together, even though we weren't on the silent retreat, having those few days where it was still contained, and I felt really supported in that time. And then going back into another retreat in that space was really great. But that celebration together was just to kind of be in like a not only a silent retreat space, but just celebrating.
I start with the wars because you're going to ask later, no? The wars is always the last day when we say goodbye. No, it's true. When you ask during the retreats, no, as you did many times, which was the best free moments and the worst moment, I always say it will come because it's when we say goodbye. No? Maybe one of the best moments is the quantity of best moments that I've been living in the retreats. Sometimes from the participants as a note in the board that you full in your mind with the practical themes or try to provide something to whatever, one of the teachers or one, and then you pass in front of the notice board and then you pick up and then it's not a demand, you expect sometimes a demand because you are with this mind and and then sometimes it's because it's first day and it's normal that people ask or demand many things, practical things, and then someone want to steal many samples, give their appreciation from the previous retreat, for the retreat of 3 years ago. And it's like, wow, this say I'm not tired about
Yeah.
or,
Yeah.
or makes you feel you are in the right place or
Yeah.
in the right.
Cuando todos se callan después de cantar la canción.
Mm.
Es un momento muy especial.
When everyone's quiet after the singing, yeah.
Momentos cuando nos comemos los espaguetis, la
Yeah. The moments of sharing the food, yeah.
Just get lost in the food.
Mm.
Like last year when there was one dressing, maybe half a liter,
Yeah.
and I think I spent total 1 hour with this half of liter, with adding some garlic, adding some honey, adding some soy sauce, adding some tahini.
Seeing the moon
Mm.
and just walking in a line
Mm.
in the nature.
Right on the sunflowers.
Circles. When we do the circles for the walk, the difference between the circle when we begin and the circle when we finish the walk. By the walk, I mean the walk we do in nature, in silence.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that bit, the circle. Another bit, the porridge. I have to say the porridge.
Well, there was that night in Sarnath that you invited me all the way in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
All the way in?
I don't know if that's an Open Dharma moment or not.
Sure it is. Why not?
But
What's all the way in?
We had an inquiry
Ah.
during the evening program.
yeah, I think it's a hard question too, because it doesn't seem to come down to moments for me as much as a sort of stream.
Mm-hmm.
The minimalistic yoga, the ways we can help ourselves clear out old energy and old habits and enable the new to come in.
Looking at trees,
Mm-hmm.
and especially when there's wind and the wind's going through the trees, really wind helps me really to connect. It felt very alive, and like I felt also very much supported as a family, like as a mother. And being a family is very accepted in India and very promoted. Yeah, this felt so different from being a mother in Germany. And I felt I could learn a lot of things there. Also, it widened my view of the world.
The evenings of the poetry, the singing.
Mm-hmm.
I love your guided meditations.
Take place little bit that there's some work to do, some travel, but in really listening your heart and the energy that get there, and that's, I think, is the spirit that's how the thing gets done in the way that we want it beautiful and with a nice energy. Dharma Loka is just beginning, so the work have to be done in this way. And I think it's beautiful to share work with Jaya, Jima, and people who have passed, and to know them also in a Dharma practice, but in a working Dharma practice, and have more space and more time to share.